There's fleas on my dog. Wait, I hope there's not fleas on my dog. That's a weird. I was gonna sing Feliz Navidad, and I feel like there's a ton of, you know what I mean, like Christmas parodies that people do. But that's what came out of my mouth. I don't know, but either way, I got a cool new sweatshirt. Shout out to our friends of the show, Genesee Beer.
Looks good, buddy.
Thank you. This
You
thing's
look good.
awesome. They sent me a mystery box. So on the mystery box, I'm gonna do a video that if you guys could show it some love. I never ask you, but if you would show this video some love next Wednesday at, I don't even know what time it was, but either way, I'll let you guys know. I'll send the link, and we're gonna have a pretty cool episode today. I just want to throw it out there that Brandon will not be there. If everybody in the chat can say congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Brandon, that's not the real name. You can say his last name. He's an author. He's Brandon J. McDermott. Congrats to them. His wife went through labor for like 63 or 64 hours. Everybody's doing pretty well. They did just get home today, and he's like, sorry, I don't think I can make it. I'm like, you just got home today. You guys were in the hospital for like a week, it felt like, eating terrible hospital food because he's been putting pictures all over the internet of that terrible food.
One of them looked good.
Was it?
Like part of it.
Nah.
But
either way, if we can get some congrats in there, he's obviously not watching. Hopefully he's sleeping. Remember, Brandon, it's been a while since you've had a baby. When the baby sleeps, you sleep. I always thought that was a thing. No, I can do my... No. The baby sleeps.
No.
Baby sleeps. Producer Zach is live from his house.
Hey.
Definitely not a green screen and high quality camera. Mike doesn't sound terrible, so I do apologize for that. He's a little under the weather, and I said, keep your goddamn sickness away from us, even though you potentially had the sickness right next to us last week. But hey, we moved on.
Well, you and I are such pillars of health. We didn't want his garbage.
Yes. Pillars of health.
I'm hoping that the quantity of Doug's and bowling alley shots and food living in your guys' stomach fended off the illness better than all of the Flintstone gummies did in my belly, because clearly it didn't work.
I feel great.
Happy for you, brother.
At least you feel great. I'd say you look great, but
yeah, no, don't lie to our fans.
So obviously tonight, if I was prepared, there's going to be a little bit of some shuffling here. I don't have the luxury of having producer Zach in studio to help, so I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Toby's having technical issues, so he is working on getting here. So if you're only here to watch Toby, just be patient, be here, and enjoy the company of us three knuckleheads. But either way, we are going to we're going to be drafting the best Christmas movies. 54 to 56% of the viewers said, "Hey, I'm ready to do the Christmas spirit, be in the Christmas spirit," and we're super excited about this. We did talk backstage, not today, but in previous. Thankfully, we didn't wait for today because there's been all sorts of audio issues, that certain movies like Die Hard, Gremlins, and a couple of those are not going to be on our list, only because they're not quite Christmas. There's so many great Christmas movies. We're not going to get into the whole argument, Die Hard's a Christmas. We're over that shit. All right. We're just saying it's not, even though you believe it is. That's fine. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff that you believe in that I don't. Like, Bud Light's better in Genesee. Don't believe in that either, but that's a personal thing. So, yeah, apparently Toby's computer did decide to update everything all at once, and that's not a good time. But he'll figure it out. He'll be on here, and we're gonna hang out for just a little bit. But what I thought would be fun, and I want to let you, the viewers, decide that instead of Brandon having nothing, because he'll probably be here next Thursday, I thought it would be cool to have you, the viewers, vote his movies. So when Brandon is up, you guys just throw out movies. We'll put it in a poll, and you guys can vote. The first 4 movies that we see that you get to vote on from whatever we have not picked, we'll put in a quick poll. You vote, and then that'll be Brandon's choice. It'll be better than nothing, and we'll just go for it. So shout out to everybody in the chat. We do appreciate it. There is going to be a lot going on, so please don't be sad if we don't feature all your comments. If you are a first-time viewer, please let us know, and we'll give you a shout-out, because it's pretty cool that you're here for the first time, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on the listen, I know we're not starting. I'm stalling. Stall tactic. But so what we are going to do without Toby, because Toby doesn't have to be here for this, is we're going to determine the order. So that gives me time to set up the sheet. So I'm going to pull up the random wheel of names. And we're going to put this on the screen, and we're going to do the thing. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Producer Zach, producer-less Zach today. Doesn't have to produce. He gets the night off. Right, let's do the thing. So this is going to be it. Obviously, you can see Zach, Logan, Beardlaws, Toby, and I put viewers with Brandon there because you guys are going to be in there, I think. No. We're not picking without Toby. Trust. we're stalling. We're going to determine the order, but please let me know that that if you guys want to pick the movies for Brandon. I think you guys will. All right, let's do the thing. So this is going to determine the order of the draft. And Zach with the number 1 pick this week. Zach with the number 1 pick.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna say if I get stuck 4th again, battling against myself twice, I'm just gonna be happy I'm here.
Let the record state though that I'm devastated. I just thought I thought I had a great sleeper pick in mind, and then I just Googled it to make sure. Glad I did. It's actually a Thanksgiving movie.
Ooh,
That would have been good.
you would have lost the draft pick for that.
Honorable shout out to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Not a Christmas movie.
Thanksgiving.
It is a Thanksgiving movie.
It's a great
That is
movie.
true.
Though.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Zach, then Brandon, which is going to be the viewers. Okay. Oh, there we go. Jen says, "Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Zach. I'm rooting for you."
I got the suits roots right now.
Angel,
Toby's angry.
can you? I know
No.
this isn't going to help, so I don't really want you to do this, but if you could just, throw some kisses from all of us in the studio, like we understand. We understand technical things happen. Listen, I lived in the IT world for a very long time. It just means when Toby gets on, he's going to be a little extra energetic. We're going to give him a round warm of applause as if we had the clap, and we're going to jump right into some Christmas stuff. Could you imagine being 69mega.com tired of being alone? Well, they're here to apparently help you. And everybody say goodbye to them.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for
It's
stopping.
all engagement.
Ooch and nugget.
But whatever you guys do, don't actually click anything they say. That is what you call spam. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Taylor? All right. Let's draw for number 3. Let's draw for number 3. All right, the 3rd pick. Logan, hopefully.
I'd rather be 3 or 5 than 4. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Drafting in the number 3 spot. Yours truly. You have a 50-50 chance of being. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. You have a 50-50 shot of not being there, though. That's pretty good, right? I'm sure Toby's going to be super happy that if he gets the 5th spot again. Are you ready? Who's ready? All right, everybody in the chat. I'm gonna put a poll up right now. Apparently 59% of the people think Toby is going to draft the best movie team, but if he doesn't show up, then by default he can't win.
That's true.
That's a joke. Don't get mad, Toby. All right, who's going to be in the 4th spot? Oh, I see Toby in the background. I think I see him.
Jesus.
Hey, it's that guy.
I am over here losing my mind trying to get my computer to just somewhat cooperate. Like I've been just throwing cuss words for the last 10 straight minutes.
That's going to be your new band name, Throwing Cuss Words. Well, you're just in time to see if you're drafting 4 or 5. So Logan can't wait to be 4th and have to battle with himself like he does pretty much any night because he's been married, and I feel like you married people know that. Here we go. We
Toby,
winning.
you're schwitzing.
We could
I'm what?
potentially do something
You're
fun to win.
schwitzing.
Son of a bitch.
I have no idea what that means. Hey, Jew, why don't you tell me what schwitzing means?
Logan is 4th.
Do I look like I'm in the mood to be fucked with tonight at all, Zach? Like, go ahead. Continue forward.
I mean, you look fantastic.
It's going to go horribly for you, so go ahead.
Listen, don't make me get out my piano.
Unless you're 2 steps outside of his beautiful house, you can't do nothing to him.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't go near him anyways. So
Yeah, he's got the.
all right, so
something.
here's what I want to throw out there. Has Toby ever picked first in the
Don't
draft?
ever do that again, Zach.
I don't think he's ever picked first.
no.
We've-
No,
only done-
I picked third. I think I picked third, and then 4th.
last week you were 5th because you were filming.
Well,
the
yeah,
week
because I
before.
was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
present.
This is 3 weeks in a row I've been 4th, or three drafts in a row I've been our first.
The wheel hates
that
you.
I've been here. The wheel hates me.
I was gonna offer like
That's
a
fair.
cool thing to trade the pick with you, but I don't
No.
I don't really want to.
It's all right.
It's gonna have to be.
Must
right?
be some karma. I must have farted near someone who didn't deserve it. Whatever.
You probably.
Tis what it is. The season.
Baby.
No poking the bear, but there is one thing that I am just going to say, and we're going to jump right back into Christmas movies. This is about movies. I'm a little disappointed that Toby didn't tell me that there was a bear on cocaine movie.
Okay,
That was pretty
listen,
wild.
listen. To be fair with this, all
To be
right, he's
fair.
talking about
Yeah.
Girl.
yeah. To be fair, he's talking about the movie Cocaine Bear, which I thought everybody knew about. Like, to be honest, I thought everybody had seen it. It's been not only all over TikTok, it's been all over YouTube, it's been all over Twitter. Now, I've been following this for at least the last 6 months because I know the real story behind the Cocaine Bear, which is honestly just a documentary about the Cocaine Bear would probably be as good as the movie that's getting ready to come out. But if you have not seen the trailer for a Cocaine Bear, you are preventing yourself from one of life's greatest free moments. Is the best way I could explain it.
That's what he's sticking with it. All right, shifting gears from bears eating way too much cocaine.
It must be a Minnesota thing.
Say it again, motherfucker.
Don't do it.
Like again, do I? Honest to God, I will fucking leave tonight. Like, I'm not into it for this tonight.
All right, what about Christmas movies? Because we're jumping into it. We got a lot to cover. And what we decided, since Brandon's not here, congratulations again to the Mr. and Mrs. Brandon, Food Daddy, Judge Daddy, whatever he goes by these days. Everybody seems to be doing well. Get some sleep. So we're going to let the viewers decide his picks. First 4 people to put in a movie. I'm going to put it on a poll, and the poll will decide who Brandon gets. And then if Brandon doesn't like him, that's on you guys. All right.
Do him well.
With the first pick, Zach is on.
So wait a minute. Didn't you guys pick like my fast food places? And then like the people picked like the last one?
Yeah. We each picked one, and then the pot.
So we don't get to do that for Brandon? We don't get to each pick a Christmas movie for him?
Absolutely not.
Because we did yours after we all drafted, because you were 5th, but he had a baby and you didn't.
Yeah,
And
have a baby.
That's true. This is
I had
fair.
time to think about it, and I was like, that was a terrible way we did it for Toby. We can't do that for everybody.
You
That
guys
was
did me dirty. Is that how you felt?
very dirty.
Well,
And
we
that,
set a precedent, though. If it ever happens again, we're doing it the same way for you.
yes,
But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. You guys still did me pretty well. Like I still feel like I did well. Like, so
and it's
thank you.
crazy because Burger King, which was one of the last picks, ended up in the finals, which is just crazy.
Finals.
If you want to know what we're talking about, go watch last week. Christmas time. Producer Zach is on the clock. This is going to be really shitty to type in. I wish Zach was in the studio. But I'm going to do the thing, and if there's any spelling errors, that's on me. But if you're just joining, what we do is we are drafting the top 5 teams. We're going to put them in a bracket next week, right in time for Christmas. And you, the viewers, get to determine what is the ultimate and what is the best Christmas movie in the entire planet. We are just adding our top 25. So, Zach, you're on the clock. Play us a song, Piano Man. Do the thing.
I just went to kick myself the big screen, and there's no buttons.
Like son of a bitch.
I almost just muted myself, actually. Boom, right off the top.
It's perfect because I actually can mute you now.
Yeah, right off the top, super easy. Tim Allen's The Santa Claus, baby. Best Christmas movie of all time. Don't get
No, I'm not gonna argue. I know I'm not gonna argue with a single first round choice here. I know that I'm not. There's no way.
Can I ask a question though? And this
Yes,
we
sir.
probably should have determined that before. Santa Claus, lots of different variations. He said Tim Allen. If somebody says Santa Claus, oh sorry, let me get off the screen. If somebody says Santa Claus, is all the Santa Claus movies off the thing?
No,
Or do you have to specify the
I
year?
think he's got to specify
He's
which one.
specifying the
Okay.
Santa Claus, which is the very first one, right? Like
Yeah, I think
The
there's
Santa
4
Claus
now.
year,
right?
I think
they
there's 4
they
now.
have 3 and then a series as far as with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe that's. I'm going to call that one the '94 one because I think that's when it came out.
Yeah,
I
you can
would
just
say
call
it's-
it the Santa Claus, CLAUSE, and people
Yep.
should know what it
They
is.
should. All right, so Brandon is in the clock. We're going to need some viewer engagement. So we're going to take just everybody that's in the chat. Doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, YouTube. The only people that'll get to vote on this is on YouTube. So if you want to come over and be in part of that, come on over. But we are going to go ahead, throw out movies for Brandon's number 2 pick. We're going to let you guys, and we'll just let the viewers decide. So go ahead now. We're going to just take the first 4 that we all think. I'm going to put it in a YouTube poll, and then we'll just give you guys a minute on the YouTube
We'll
poll.
take the first 4 choices, put them in a poll, and then whoever wins out of that poll, that's who they choose.
That seems fair, right?
So we got So we got Elf.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Crikey, good job on paying attention to. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm cranky. I'm very frustrated with my computer. It'll subside shortly. So, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon. Well, so just so
There's
everybody
three-
knows,
there's three
the
we have to list.
Grinch is non-cartoon. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the cartoon.
No,
So,
so
you
I
said
have
it right.
on my screen. I have Elf, then
Elf.
Santa 2,
The Santa Claus 2,
then
White Christmas, and Christmas Carol. That would be like the original.
Yep. All right. Everybody else, good job. But we're
Die Hard is
going off
not a
the first four
Christmas
on our
movie,
screen.
Francisco. Just because you watch it during Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Sorry.
All right, so thanks. You guys can keep them rolling, but keep in mind that these are the four that we're gonna. The poll is open: Elf, Santa 2, White Christmas, and Christmas Carol. You guys vote. We're gonna give you guys a couple of minutes. The winner is gonna be Brandon's first round pick, and then I will be on the clock. And then following is gonna be Logan in his all familiar 4 spot. No, I just
all
determined my
four
feet stick.
spot.
I'm sorry. Like I
Is it your feet?
Then
pretty
comes,
sure.
then comes Logan in his shitty.
Shitty 4 spot.
down there and
I
smell.
don't mind it. It's
What am I? What am I like? Number 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was all determined by the wheel. It had nothing. We were drawing the wheel as you were, just not quite here yet.
Toby, that's what this show thinks of us.
Fair enough, though. I mean, fair enough. Like, I'll take it.
Well, listen, Toby. The Super Bowl champion gets to pick last in the draft every year. All right, so
That's
you
true,
can just
like,
calm the fuck down.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been very fortunate throughout these drafts. I've done very well in the drafts. I've also done very well in the brackets. So I'm not gonna complain. Sometimes you gotta try to start and fight your way up from the bottom. And you know what? There are teams that go from first to worst, and then there's teams that go from worst to first. So we'll see how we can go.
Sometimes you
McDonald's
gotta
got
know
bumped to
when
what, the third?
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't want to talk about
I
it.
feel like Mick should be behind Toby, rubbing his shoulders. You got this.
You got this. I didn't hit no bell. I didn't hit no bell. I'm just chasing a chicken through my house, which I could do. Like,
Did happen.
Got me, Mick.
All right, I'm calling the poll after 22 votes. All right, 22 votes out of the 28. Not bad. 36% voted Elf. So Brandon's first round pick is
That's
Elf.
a strong job by the fans.
Yep, well done to all of you. So Elf is off the shelf.
do you know that Elf was nowhere even on my list? I fucking hate that movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate it. I can't stand that movie.
Yeah, so congratulations to everybody.
Zoe Deschanel, I think, is the girl that's in the movie. She's the only thing that I like about that movie.
She's pretty good in the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good anywhere.
All right, I'm up. Number 3 pick. I'm going to make this short. I'm going A Christmas Story, 1983.
Yeah, he went with the solid. He went with this. So I would show you guys, but wait. It might extend far enough because I'm no longer worried about disconnecting my stuff. You see it?
Your wife?
Oh, the lamp.
honey,
Yep.
kick on the lamp full.
Put the lamp on full power.
Oh, nice. There it
What
is.
is Angel wearing? Like some Cruella de Vil nightgown thing?
A little bit. She's just comfortable.
Just stunting around her living room at 9:18 on a Thursday.
It kind of
Yeah.
looks like you guys should switch
She's a
houses right
stunner
now.
at all times, bro. Like,
Yeah, is she coming to sing on my piano?
yeah.
That'd be sweet.
There you
That
go.
is
Yeah,
an
so we got the
awesome
leg and the lamp on right now. So
How do I?
A lot of people. Brandon, your pick, man. Now
That was a retirement gift for me when I retired from the military.
hell yeah.
Nice.
A buddy of mine gave me that. He's like, "Hey, happy retirement, bro." I was like, like it had the whole box and everything. I was like,
That's pretty sweet. All right, Logan, you are on the clock. First round pick.
The
Best of
one,
luck.
the only, the best there ever was, ever will be. This isn't even close, people. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Funniest goddamn movie you will ever watch about Christmas. Best movie you'll ever watch about Christmas. Just deal with it.
all right, let me
Fact.
fucking erase this off.
Back
my
the truth. That's all I got.
Hey,
I'll argue later.
you know what? There's been a lot of times that we've given you shit on some picks. There's no shitting on
"There's
you.
absolutely no
Thank you.
shitting on that choice."
Thank you.
And it's even better because Toby was just crossing that off his list. So
Yeah, he beat me.
I have to cross A Christmas Story and
National Lampoon's off my list.
oh. All right. With that being said, Toby, not only do you get one pick, but you get back to back to back. No, just back to back.
Back to back to back.
All right, so here's how I'm going with this.
Okay.
Number 1 pick, I'm going with A Muppet's Christmas Carol. I know I don't need to explain it.
Nope.
It's a solid movie. Also, in my opinion, contains the best Ebenezer Scrooge to ever grace the screen.
Ooh. All right. So
Nobody
before you get
told
into the
him
movie-
that this was a Muppet movie and that was supposed to be somewhat lighthearted, and he just took that role serious as fuck through the whole thing.
So as you can see here, round 1 has been completed. We got the Santa Claus, Elf, Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, The Muppet Christmas Carol. So that is a good round 1. And I'm going to end. Did I end the other poll? Yeah, I ended the other poll. So we're just going to start one. I'm just going to, just for fun, I'm going to say who
So
won
this
round 1.
This one, yeah, this one. So the
No,
next
I
one
don't
goes
know
to
if you should
me
do-
as
should we
well,
do that?
right?
Just for fun. We're getting the
Okay,
people.
all right.
We got to get you guys like interacting, I think, into
Mhm.
into the poll. So we're just going to say Zach, ear laws or viewers eating there. I'm putting the viewers and Brandon with me, so I get a couple extra votes because I never win polls. And Toby.
Yeah, you win polls, all right.
All right.
All right. So number 2, we're gonna go with a solid CGI. We're gonna go with a family-friendly movie, and you can't go wrong with Tom Hanks. So I'm going with The Polar Express.
Sure.
Ooh, solid. Solid choice.
An interesting movie, right? And like, and we can talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
it more next time. But that, like, at first, it takes a while, but in reality, you watch it once or like a couple times after, you're like, wow, that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
That was the one. What probably wasn't there a couple of them?
It's the only one I would care about is the original Polar
The
Express.
yeah.
So I don't know if there's extras.
Okay, fair enough. Either way, Polar Express. I don't plan on trying to double down on that either way. So, coming back in number 4 spot, probably going to battle himself in the bracket, unless we come up with a different way. But I think it's probably going to be there. All right.
I
I think he's gonna. You know what? Listen. I have faith. I have faith in every person this time around, in that they're all going to choose. Everybody's going to choose pretty solid picks. Like, I have a hard time believing that people are not going to be able to pick solid. Oh, by the way, I do have the pig barrier up again.
I see that.
It's winter. The pigs are nesting. I have to protect my computer area. So
I feel like that should be in A Christmas Carol. The pigs
Yeah.
are nesting. All right. So
Okay, so I have this pick. I'm going to go with. Oh, I'm kind of in between. I'm going to go with Home Alone.
we already discussed Home Alone does not count as a Christmas movie. I thought.
No, I thought
We
we
said
that.
Die Hard, Home Alone, and
I thought we said, and remind me, I thought Gremlins and Die Hard didn't, but I thought we said Home Alone did.
Yeah, I thought we drew the
You know what,
line
you're
at
right. You're right.
yeah.
Well, in our discussions, we said Home Alone covered enough of it.
Enough
that
Christmas,
it would
because it's
count.
Christmas
Okay, so I'll
before,
count
Christmas
Home
after,
Alone.
Christmas in the middle.
Yeah.
I almost remember us trading Gremlins for Home Alone.
Which
Mhm.
I was a little sad,
Yeah.
but it's okay. It's not about me. It's about
Not
you. All right. Home Alone makes the cut for Logan's second pick. Not even that controversial, but all right. I'm gonna go. Miracle on 34th Street. Yep.
Ooh. Well,
Not a bad choice either.
which one?
Miracle,
He went. No,
Good
he went
point.
original.
Which one? There are two.
1947.
Yeah,
The OG.
original. Original is
The
the only way to go on that.
I don't think
Like,
I'm gonna pick any. I'm not a big sequel guy, so anything that I say
What,
probably.
the other one was what, late 80s, early 90s with Hugh Crone. I
90,
think.
93, I think.
93.
Hugh
Yeah.
So,
The only,
that's
my wife and I, 94, sorry. My wife and I just watched it for the first time in a long time with the kids the other day. And any American Horror Story fans in here?
I mean, I am up to. Well, I watched up until the end of the circus one, and then I was like, all right. That's
Okay, so yeah, so Leatherface and then the dude that buys the house in Murder House is the guy on Miracle of 34th Street. And every now when I started watching it, all that I could think of was him jaking off in front of the window crying.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
whoa.
That's deep.
Yeah, Dylan McDermott.
Oh, speaking of McDermott's, he's up. So the first 4 people starting from the time this says now. First 4 movies going to a poll. That's wild. And the viewers have voted. Toby, 38% apparently has won round 1. Close poll. All right. 29%
Very
with
close.
Beard Laws and Brandon combined. Then Zach, Logan, only 10%. Apparently they did not like your National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I
Or
don't.
you.
You know what? Listen, Logan. You're
Sorry.
robbed. You were absolutely robbed because National Lampoons was my number one, and when you chose, I was like, motherfucker.
I'm not even, I'm not even worried about this right
So
now.
we got
because-
Christmas Eve. So we got Santa Paws.
I think the
Christmas
first one
with
I
the
see
Cranks.
is Christmas with the Cranks.
Yep. Well, actually, the first one is Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah.
Was that? Do you think that was before I said now?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it was after. It was after you said it.
Okay, so we'll go.
So you got Emmett Otter, then you got Spirited, which is ELO, and then Christmas with the Cranks. And I don't know if No Way is a movie. I'm just gonna say it's not, and we'll have to go with Bomber trying to fuck with everybody and just saying Santa Paws to be an asshole and give a shitty fucking movie as a recommendation. But he finally gets.
And that's I've never saw Santa Paws.
It's trust me, it's not a serious thing. It's a Bomber trying to fuck over somebody and say choose Santa Paws.
Well, I guess it's down to 3. So
It's
ask the
fucking
community, who is Brandon's number 2 pick? Starting now. Go ahead and vote. Welp, shit. Yeah. Don't ruin this for him, Grim. And B.
Just to let you know, Christmas with the Cranks is spelled with a K on Cranks.
Fact.
Oh, I typed that I right clicked on accident.
That's all right.
It is with a K.
Most everyone here can read.
I don't intentionally sabotage people, Bomber. How dare you make that accusation?
All right. Polls. Ooh. Christmas with the Cranks is 59%. Cannot be beat even with the amount of viewers we have in here. So Christmas with the Cranks with a K.
It's a solid fucking movie, man.
Damn
Like it's another Tim Allen Christmas movie. Like Tim Allen just does great Christmas. Can we just admit it? Like
We can.
I can't think of a bad thing Tim Allen did, even when he got arrested for cocaine.
well, that was before Home Alone.
We
Yeah,
were even a
before
fan
Home
of him then.
He's
We didn't
fine.
even
His
know it.
stand-up was great before Home Alone, which is
Yeah.
his stand-up got him Home Alone.
How do
And
you
then
think
he
his beard got white?
Home
Yeah.
Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Home
knew what you
Improvement.
meant.
And then he just kind of excelled from Home Improvement
Yeah.
on. I would have loved to have seen more shit with Al. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Loved Al. We saw plenty of Pam Anderson after Home Alone or
Oh, yeah.
Home Improvement, right? Like fuck. Like what did that show not give us?
It's true.
Al got to sell stuff on TV a lot.
Mhm.
It's true. Zach,
He did.
are you ready for your
There's a
second
lot
round?
of
I already know.
I am ready.
I know what he's going with.
I'm going to go with. Oh man, I'm between two. I'm going to go. Santa Claus is coming to town. The puppet
the
one.
original
Yeah, the original
claymation.
one.
Like, yeah.
I always mix this up. Is this the Burl Ives one, or is that?
That's no Burl Ives was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I still want Santa Claus is
Burl
coming to
Ives
town.
Santa Claus was
Fred
Rudolph the
Astaire.
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire was Santa
Yes.
Claus is coming to town.
Yes, I want Santa Claus is coming to town. Fred Astaire.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And this is our first 2 rounds right here. Take a look, and then everybody, while we're hanging out, we're gonna say who won round 2 for fun. All right. So did we have? Are we giving it to Zach? Or are we giving this to Brandon or myself? What I'm doing, I'm including myself, so I get a couple more votes.
Sure. You're
Then Logan and Toby. All right. That poll is live. Feel free to let us know who won round 2. While you guys are doing that, it's a good thing you're stuck between 2 because you are up again.
I tell you what, so far, fucking first 2 rounds, like literally like solid picks for
No,
everybody.
this is going to
I
be
agree.
a production nightmare for you, Matt. I'm sorry, because I have to give a lot of qualifiers because
Okay.
this is a very specific one.
Listen, unlike you, I don't know if you know this, but I had to host and produce for a very long time. I feel like I'm fairly well equipped for this.
Okay,
done.
I want for my third pick. I want 1984's George C. Scott: A Christmas Carol.
Oh wow. So we're specific. Like
Yes,
we're
it is a very specific Christmas Carol that I like because
It is.
my second favorite Christmas Carol is the one with Goofy. So
It was
But I want
1984.
Goofy.
I'm putting Christmas Carol 1984 GC.
A Christmas Carol. Yep.
Fair enough. All right. Brandon is up for round 3. So after, I'm going to say now. I know there's going to be some that, but the last one on our screen right now is this comment. This comment right here. So at the first 4 movies after this comment, are we what we're going to put in? And great poll. Toby apparently has won round 2 with 42%. So congratulations, Toby. Has,
It's still, you know what though? It's still fucking close though.
Very.
Like,
all right, so we're going to start a poll. Brandon.
I still feel Logan was fucking absolutely robbed on fucking round 1. Like that should have been.
I agree.
That's right. We're going to leave it a secret.
And we just got to let everybody know that it's okay.
So we got Ernest Saved Christmas. Okay. Christmas Chronicles, Jingle All the Way. Oh, wait.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life,
Oh,
Nightmare
that's the
Before
one, yeah.
Christmas, Bad Santa, and Christmas Chronicles. That's the top. That's the first 4.
And what was the last one?
Christmas Chronicles. That's the one
see.
with Kurt Russell.
Oh, yep.
Which,
Okay.
by the
All
way,
right, Brandon's round 3.
amazing movie.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. That's right.
Sorry about the typos.
Great
Did it
Santa
fast.
Claus, like a great modern day Santa Claus. Like
Yep.
Kurt Russell pulls it off.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna end up tanking my own draft by mentioning a movie I know nobody's seen. So, but I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it.
It's more about the pride, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. It's really about introducing people to movies maybe they haven't seen and maybe getting them to go watch the movie that I mentioned.
Toby, remember
Right.
the slap wrist bracelets?
Dude, is
Those
that
are all over my house.
okay? So my question is, so do you have more than one of those?
I just got my first one.
Damn it. I was going to say, if you've got more than one of those, you have to cut it open and show everybody that's nothing more than a measuring tape.
Feels like a pretty big measuring
Makes
tape.
sense.
Feels good on the
Not-
hand, like
Not saying that it wouldn't be.
drinkability. I like it. All right, what's the poll looking like? Nightmare Before
It's
Christmas.
looking like 4 bars.
We have 18. We have 18 votes and 30 something people. I feel like we need to give it another minute. If anybody's in the chat, hanging out, go put a vote for Bad Santa, Nightmare
get-
Before Christmas,
Let's
Wonderful
get 3
Life,
more.
Chronicles. I'm gonna give you another minute.
Christmas Chronicles was good. Second one as well. Yeah, like both the Christmas Chronicles like worked perfectly. Like I loved them both. It's just like when somebody says, "What's your favorite Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen?" I don't fuck, bro. Like Angels. Yeah, Angel goes yes. So Angel's
I
favorite
was
is,
just gonna say, I was like, oh yes, that's cool.
yeah, Angel's favorite is number 2 because of Chet the reindeer. Right, like my favorite is number 3 because of the in-laws and the addition of the Mullinator and and Jack Frost and all of
I
the
hate Martin
additional
Short
stuff.
though.
The original one is great. The second one is just as good. I do love Chet the reindeer, but number 3 I think brings all of those dimensions together and really like capsizes the series.
That's fair.
That's fair. Super fair. All right.
What we got?
Results are in. Nightmare Before Christmas with 36%
Not
of
a
the
bad,
23
not a
votes.
Yep. That's
choice.
That's a
It's
If
not-
you guys
obviously
didn't
not
notice, I leaned over and I immediately, when Matt was like 18%, I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yep, off the list. That was.
Yeah, I
my
think
next-
that-
my
I think
next one.
My list.
I think that was all of our next one.
Yeah, it's amazing it made it this long. Honestly, that thing. Granted, you have to like animation. You have to be, I think, not be so sentimental about Christmas to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're, like otherwise, it's so goddamn good.
It's a good
Yeah.
one. All right, I'm on the clock. I got one. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go. Where am I? I'm going A Charlie Brown Christmas
You mother.
from 19.
That literally was my very next one. I had listed in order. That was my next one.
Well, the viewer stole Nightmare Before Christmas, so next
Yep.
on my order was this one. So
Nightmare
Nightmare,
Before Christmas was right before my Charlie Brown Christmas. So I was like,
Yep.
well, that's all right. I still got Charlie. No, I don't. Fuck.
all right, that puts Logan on the clock for round 3. Logan is drafting after National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Home Alone. So he went 89-90. Does he throw in a 1991 movie and stay in order, or does he pick something else?
No, I am picking one of my favorite voice actors, also a great actor with Burl Ives. I'm going with Rudolph.
Ooh,
Rudolph, the original claymation.
You're not going wrong with that.
The
No.
music.
I don't
the
necessarily
music
agree
alone
with the fact that it's a movie
still plays.
because it's so short. I would consider Rudolph to be a short, but we're all used to seeing it. It's on TV every year, so I'll let it pass as a movie. It's something that we're all used to seeing, and you can't have Christmas without it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right,
You can't have
Christmas
without
I
that.
exactly.
Frosty the Snowman or Santa Claus is coming to town.
I want to be a dentist.
Yeah, a dentist. Bumbles bounce.
There's a TikTok. You know when Hermie is telling the lead elf guy that he wants to be a dentist, that first scene?
Yeah.
Someone did the voiceovers of oh shit. Horrible story finish.
You're
Finish
doing
the story.
great.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Give me a second.
Doing
Full
God's
Metal
work
Jacket.
over there, buddy.
It's Full Metal Jacket. Who said that? Who the fuck said that? And
Yes.
have you guys seen it on TikTok?
I've seen it. Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Was it you? You private pile? Like
funniest thing, because you got Herman the elf and the other elves and Earl.
it perfectly syncs up.
Oh, it's so awesome. If you haven't seen it, find it. It's awesome. Anyways, Rudolph, go ahead.
It's 55 minutes because of commercials.
Yes, yeah, it's definitely
Trust
less.
me, because when it's on TV, it goes from 9 to 10 p.m. It doesn't go from 9 to 10:30. It goes from 9 to 10. It's
like
55
30,
minutes.
It's like 32 or
thanks to
33 minutes or something like that.
hell yeah. Now on the clock, Toby for round 3. Then we'll take a quick break, put up a poll, and then we'll jump into round 4.
Oh shit! I go back to back on this one, don't I?
Mhm.
So I got my pick 3 and 4. So my pick number 3. I'm picking this movie not just because I absolutely love it, and Phil Hartman, but because I've never seen a movie in my life where my dad laughed to where he couldn't breathe as much as a scene in this movie. I am going with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
When Arnold Schwarzenegger first took off in the suit and hit his zipping all over and then hit his head, it was like, my dad laughed. I watched it in the theater with my dad, and I've never heard my dad wheeze laugh to the point he couldn't breathe. And I'm looking over, and my dad has got tears literally like dripping off his face and streaming, and he's wheeze laughing because of this whole scene of Arnold like zipping her. I'll never forget it. It's going to be a holiday memory for me forever. Jingle All the Way will always be like special in my heart. Like I absolutely love it.
Nice. Solid pick.
Yep.
What do we got here? Let's go. I'm putting the poll up here. Logan and Toby. Who won round 3? So that is obviously what we have here. Round 3 was A Christmas Carol by Zach. Nightmare Before Christmas, you guys. Charlie Brown Christmas. Myself, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And Jingle All the Way. So we'll keep that up for a quick second. And Toby,
I'm not gonna lie to you, if it was my opinion, this one would go to Brandon. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a classic for everybody, but Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton, it's literally perfect. It's almost impossible to say that there's something wrong with that movie. Like I have difficulty.
It redid a genre that had disappeared.
Yes.
And made it cool again, and it's still cool.
Yep. Man, I have to admit, though, through all of these picks, I'm pretty happy with the way the first 3 rounds have gone.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm not looking at a weak set of drafts for anybody. Like, I'm pretty solid. Like, I was really arguing towards the drop off one person's entire picks if they get voted off. But I'd be remiss to say I'd be upset if we lost any of these picks come the bracket.
Agree. All right, it appears so far Toby is dominating round 3 as well.
Okay, stop voting for me just because it's me. Like,
Yeah, they're like, listen, Toby's gonna be mad. Toby's not gonna be mad. He is
I'm not gonna
overly
be mad.
Oh, he might be mad. He can't find you.
That's not true.
That's not true. I have a particular
What?
set of skills.
For everybody voting for Toby because he's Toby, remember he will fire a live firearm at you if you stay on his property too long.
This is absolutely
Allegedly.
true. No,
No, he
there's
said
no
it on the show.
There's
Said
no
allegedly.
alleged to that whatsoever. That's happened several times now.
Richie confirmed it.
That is confirmed. Not by
So
the
it might be cool to be a fan. Just don't be too good of a fan.
All right. With that being said, Toby still won round 3. All right. Moving on to round 4. Toby gets to kick it off here with round 4.
All right.
This is where things get interesting, I think, because we've seen like even last week, Burger King, round 5,
Right.
4th
Yep.
round pick,
Yep.
made it to the finals. So you can have sleepers, but this is good.
So at this point in time, I think that we're all kind of having to dig a little bit deeper in our what have we seen, what have other people seen, and what do we like, versus what do we like first, in line with what do we think other people will think of what we like kind of movie.
It's a battle in my brain as
You
well.
just made a pretzel of words, by the way.
I believe that I'm still gonna do all right though, because you cannot go wrong with Bill Murray, and I'm going with Scrooged is my number 4
Fucker.
pick.
That was
Okay.
mine.
All right,
I
that's
love
fair.
it.
Cannot go wrong with Bill Murray and Bobcat Goldthwait, Scrooged. And listen, everybody loves the Ghost of Christmas Past. Was it Past with the toaster? Yeah, it was the female fairy with the toaster. Fa-ding! Like you can't. Yeah.
Look at you've just won some people over. This one, based on how many people love this one, Toby's off to a great start. I would be okay with a potential Toby winning round 4 because right now he's the only pick in round 4, so he wins.
That's
one's
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
All right,
Carol King, yes.
Logan, round 4. Don't
Okay.
mess this up for me.
Can I see the board real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
She wasn't Christmas present.
I'm the only
I
one
point that out.
picking against myself. Okay. All right.
Logan's
Okay,
in so
yeah,
much
I got it,
trouble
I
at
got
this point.
Round 4. Round 4. The greatest. I will say this: the funniest, other than my first pick, the funniest line. No, this is the funniest line in any animated film. Happy birthday! I'm going with Frosty.
Frosty, he's going with Frosty. I was gonna say that
Love it.
motherfucker's going with Frosty.
When
the
that
Snowman.
dude says, like, I never got it as a young
Happy
kid.
birthday.
I just thought it was something that, like, he woke up and it's the funniest thing because he says it 3 times in the movie because he's
Yep.
being reborn and he says happy birthday.
Yeah,
That's a comedy thing that just
it's good.
Yep.
so good. Frosty
Good.
the Snowman.
Solid pick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So who's Christmas? So you got Christmas past. Who's Christmas? Oh, no, you guys are right. Never mind. Sorry. I forgot that Buster
Oh, we were
Poindexter
drinking
was
again.
Christmas past. Like my bad.
All right, there we go. All right, let's see here.
Man, there are
So,
solid picks. There are solid picks in this fucking draft.
I'm torn between 2, but this one's higher on my
This is
pre-list.
better than I thought it'd be.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with. I'm just double checking it's not out there because
That's how you can find great Christmas movies without fucking Die Hard. So
Yeah.
just pointing.
I'm gonna
that
go
out.
with
Thank you.
Shit.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. 1966.
Motherfuck!
Damn it!
What are you motherfucker and me? You had 2 picks in a row. You could have did it.
I know I had 2 picks in a row, but it was like people are gonna remember the Grinch with Jim Carrey. I didn't think anybody would remember How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the fucking cartoon.
Now,
The
that's-
one with
fuck,
Jim
that was
Carrey is
my-
the
that
worst
was
of
my,
the
like,
3.
Did
That
you
was
think
my grab in the bag right there. That was my last one where I was gonna be like, whoop.
you thought that's how you're going to close out the draft was with
Yes.
the original
Yes.
animated How
I'm
the
gonna
Grinch Stole
close out
Christmas?
strong with How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
And
One
with the last
name.
pick in the draft,
Boris Karloff.
Toby's Army picks Indomitian Sue.
Fuck you, man. Like that was a strong mentality to go with. Like,
No, that's what he's saying. It's like saying you're getting the last pick of the draft, picking a number 1 pick.
yeah, I'm picking the last guy of the draft that's gonna fucking hurt everybody else on the field.
All right. So after this comment right here, we are going to go with Brandon. So the first 4 movies are what you guys are going to determine what Brandon is going to take in the 4th round. So have at it. After this,
I can't believe nobody's actually said Noel yet. Like honestly, with the movie on what that's Netflix, right? Noel.
I think that's a.
Is that the Billy Eichner one?
No, that's the girl from what's her name?
Anna Kendrick.
Really cute girl from.
I beg to
one
differ,
with
but
all
it's Anna
singing.
Kendrick.
Yes.
Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick.
Yes, that is the
She's
Billy
pretty
Eichner
cute.
one.
It is an adorable fucking movie.
I just refuse to give her
nobody's
credit for that
actually
film because she's
suggested it.
awful.
What's that?
I just refuse to give her credit for that film because she's awful.
Are you kidding me? She's amazing in that film.
She's just awful.
Amazingly cute.
I can't stand her.
Have you ever seen the movie? Okay, while people are still voting, have you ever seen the movie Mr. Right?
Yeah, if it has her in it, no, I haven't.
You need to watch it because
Mate.
she's awesome. She's awesome. Not to mention the fact the main character is awesome in the movie. I've been drinking a lot, so I can't remember his name. Fuck, it upsets me. But look up the movie Mr. Right. It's worth your watch. If not for her, then the other main character. Like it's really well done.
Honey, I gave you the end all.
Poll is out there. So feel free. The 4 that we did, just in case you guys in the studio missed it, was Ernest Saves Christmas, Jim Carrey's Grinch, Deck the Halls, and Babes in Toyland. And Logan has to urinate.
I gotta pee.
A core memory just got unlocked in my brain when you guys brought up Babes in Toyland. I shit you not. I remember I had
never seen it, and
dude,
like I still feel like it's a band.
Like
man,
it could be. I'm not gonna lie, it was on one of my lists. Came out 86. Not like one of those ones where I think I liked it a little bit better is because it didn't have crazy reviews, $3 million budget. But there was an original too. There was one in the 50s or 60s, but the one that I remember seeing had Drew Barrymore and
yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm actually thinking of the 1986 one.
So
Yep.
who
With
did
Drew
we end up
Barrymore.
with? We got 20 votes. Who did we end up with for Brandon?
20 votes, 50% of the votes went Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Oh, it's got to go there.
Yep. So we're not going to get any more probably votes with that. So I'm going to end the poll, and we're going to go with Jim Carrey's Grinch to go to Brandon.
Robin Williams did not make a Christmas movie, I don't believe, but he did make the movie Toys, which if you have seen it with him and LL Cool J, and what's the name of the woman that plays the Cusack? Joan Cusack. Amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, like the colors, the cinematography,
It's
everything
weird,
about that movie is amazing. If you need to watch Toys.
Yeah, Toys is weird, but it's good.
But it's great. It's so good.
Amy Fox and Debbie Mazar were in that too. I looked
Who
that
was?
up.
Amy Fox
was in
and
that?
who?
And Debbie Mazar. She was big back then.
All right. Round 4 coming to an end with producers. Zach, we're going to give you round 4, give you a minute to think of round 5 to close this out. It's been good so far. Don't mess it up.
The one that the toys come alive, crikey? No, that's Toy Story.
Or potentially Gremlins.
Mm,
Oh, he's
I mean,
having. We'll give him a
Gizmo
minute.
wasn't
He's,
really
he's
a
having
toy, right? Like
the baby. The baby's having a moment. So if you want to type it in, we can say it for you. Yeah. Baby's having a moment.
baby's having a moment.
That's one of those things that Brandon's going to have a lot of those
That's
things
true.
for the next little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Problems we don't have. problems we don't have. The good thing too is I love my neighbors. All right, they are family, but I still love them. And they were out there cutting wood earlier, and I was like, man, I'm so thankful I soundproofed this studio because I was doing a recording for them, and I was in my kitchen, ordered. Have you ever had the nachos from Seaway
Zach,
Smokehouse?
I've never heard of that fucking
Oh
movie.
yes.
Like huge
Never heard
nachos.
of
Yeah.
I accidentally
Molly
ordered the
knows.
big one, so if you want some to go,
I think Zach is reaching out for this last one, like because
And they cut their wood like-
I think he's taking a chance because I've never even heard of this movie.
all right. So producer Zach said, in honor of my dog shit childhood, dog shit childhood Christmases, 4 Christmases in round 4.
Is that Reese
Is that the
Witherspoon?
one where they like all the families like they go from family to family, like
Yes.
the mother-in-law, then the dad, and then the mother, and then the father-in-law, and they do like
Vince
all
Vaughn,
4 families.
Vaughn,
Oh
Reese
my
Witherspoon.
god!
Yeah.
Tim McGraw, he thinks his tractor sexy. Is that the guy?
Yeah, they
no.
both typically Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn, they say they're going to spend Christmas like donating, like doing mission work, but they just like go to Bali and get shit faced.
Yeah,
Well, then they get approached by a fucking news camera at the airport, and they get blown in because they got like Lay's and fucking holiday shirts on and shit, and then all their family starts blowing up. Like, I thought you were going to Darfur or something like that. They're like, nah, we're going to Bali or whatever. And
It is pretty funny.
It is a funny
It's
movie.
fantastic because I remember growing up and being like, I would rather be scrubbing toilets at school right now than to go to my 9th fucking Christmas with my great aunt and uncle. Like, fuck this dude.
like
Over it.
what's the clock? What's that sound in the tree? I hear it. Fucking
Fucking
You couldn't hear a dump truck if it went through a nitroglycerin plant.
there's like a 1% chance I've got one sibling watching this right now, so I'll go off on it and she'll be able to back me up on it. It was nonsense for a while. I think one year I counted 9 Christmases I went to in 2 weeks.
and
And my
I'm sorry.
mom's like, I'd have to put on the sweater and the fucking nice pants and do my goddamn hair. No. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Greatest movie that's in this list right now is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. There are no better one-liners or no better quotable lines than what's in that movie. I don't care what movie you love, you know more lines from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation than any movie that anybody's chosen so far.
I can't believe it went number 4. Can't see the
Argue
line.
all you want, but that I was so pissed when he picked it up right before me. I was like, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Toby did not win round 4 with Scrooge.
What?
Yep. So they listened.
Did
to-
Grinch win it?
It was Brandon or Matt. So yes, Grinch won it.
Mm.
Whether it was Jim Carrey or the original, the
Go with the
Grinch.
Grinch.
The Grinch won round 4. But we're on round 5. We're down to the last 5. Zach, you are up. Lead us off. Oh, the baby's freaking out again? Okay, you can type it in.
We're gonna get another typed in one.
Apparently, his daughter is actively laughing very loudly at Toby's voice.
Who does
I
it?
have a laughable voice, so it's okay. You can keep laughing at me, darling. Uncle Toby loves you.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So,
Wow,
so we're
all right.
saying wow. Toby, you wanna break the news of what was just announced with this round 5?
So
pick?
producer Zach's number 5, like being all inclusive, which I can only how do I say this gently?
That's why he had you say
I
it.
can only say that he's wanting to include the Jews. That he has chosen Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, and I'm not gonna lie to you, great fucking film. Not disagreeing with the choice whatsoever. Good choice. Thanks for including the Jews. So that's appreciated.
O.J. Simpson.
Not a
O.J.
Jew.
Simpson, not a Jew.
But guess who is Hall of Famer Rod
Rod
Carew?
Carew.
He converted.
Classic.
He
All right.
converted.
With that being said, we are now up with Brandon. So after this comment right here, go ahead. First 4 movies, go. For Brandon.
I would not. So I'm going to argue this. I would not say that A Christmas Story has anywhere near the number of repeatable lines as National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Not even close. Not even close. There's not nearly the number of repeatable lines from A Christmas Story as there are in.
I have to think though. There's
Christmas
a
Vacation.
generation of people that watch
Yes.
Christmas Story way more
That's
than
true.
National
That's true.
Lampoons,
That's
or
true.
were allowed to.
I'm part of that generation. I'm part of the generation where Christmas Story first came out. National
To this day,
Lampoon
people
came
say-
out well
say-
after that, but I can still easily quote National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation well over A Christmas Story time and time again. I'm the perfect example. I'm 47. I'm the
Star Wars
perfect
Christmas.
example.
Star Wars Christmas Special. That's not a movie, right? Or is it?
It technically it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
putting it on.
Yeah.
I just verifying with the crew.
That's just to let everybody know. So there was no real information about Boba Fett before, where he was just really quiet and nobody really knew anything about Boba Fett, and he wasn't really a badass outside of Vader looking at him straight dead in the eye and saying no disintegrations. Like he's specifically talking to Boba Fett at that point, and Boba's like, whatever. But the Star Wars Christmas movie, and it's animated, showed Boba Fett just as a absolute badass, and that's where like the legend of Boba Fett really kind of picked up after that.
That's just weird to me. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, clearly, but that's just weird to me. Like,
So for anybody wondering that
Vader
can't see
was
the YouTube poll,
definitely afraid of Boba
if
Fett.
it's a Christmas movie, it's a Christmas movie. That's not what I'm saying.
round 5 for Brandon, very pretty much Harold and Kumar. That's not doing so well. Krampus and Jack Frost are battling. Jack Frost.
Oh, yeah,
just
you
takes a little
can't
bit of-
go wrong with Krampus. Like Krampus
I've never
is
seen Krampus.
oh god, it's really good. Like
Is that-
you do owe it to yourself to watch Krampus.
Okay.
So a couple of horror movies that most people don't think about during Christmas that you really should watch. Krampus is definitely one.
for sure.
A Christmas Horror Story, another
Yep.
one. It's also got William Shatner, old Bill Shatner in it. The new one that just came out, definitely worth watching. It's called Christmas Bloody Christmas. Another one that just hit, and I thought about it for my list, but I'm not going to use it because it's too new and not enough people have seen it. Violent Night. Absolutely.
My 6 and 8 year old were like, Dad, can we go watch Violent Night at the movie
It's
theater? I'm like,
so
nope.
good. It is so good.
They said, yeah, if you get a haircut,
Yeah, he did today.
not much
It's
after
still-
the concert.
No,
Ah.
no, after the concert, it's still very long.
Not that I
He got
care.
it shaped.
That's what I would have done. I know you're not.
But
a
yeah,
huge
there are some amazing Christmas movies that are horror related. The unfortunate part is there's just not enough people that watch horror related Christmas for me to add them onto this list.
It's true. All right, let's
right,
keep
where are
her. Let's keep her moving. We're on to me, 5th round pick.
Okay.
I'm going with Bad Santa.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Hey, leave my mom out of this.
I love your mother.
I'm only gonna allow
Shocked
Bad
it
Santa
fell.
because it is like it is for the
Good job.
most part surrounded by Christmas. It's not about Santa. It's not about gifts, but
What are you
it
talking
is
about?
surrounded by
It's the-
Christmas. Does have that like everything has to do with Christmas theme. So I'm
The
gonna let
greatest
that one-
gift ever
Irony
given is in that.
Of the Christmas Santa,
Yeah.
the mall Santa. It's the irony of all.
Yep.
Everything good about Christmas is ruined in this goddamn movie.
Yes.
The greatest gift of all time is given Bad Santa.
What?
A wooden pickle.
What?
You know, he when he cuts his hand, he's like, "Oh, son of a bitch, son of
Yeah.
a bitch!" And Billy
I'm gonna be
Bob's like,
hon- I'm
"What
gonna
the
be
fuck is
honest with
wrong with
you.
you?"
I've never watched the movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Do
Did
it
not
to yourself.
interest me. Did not
What?
interest me. Did not interest. It insists upon itself.
Hmm.
It insists upon itself.
Hey, I'm not. Fair enough. Let's keep it moving, Logan. Here, I'll bring this up.
All right, hold on. let
Matt's
me-
just looking at the time. He's like, "Let's keep
No,
it
I don't even
moving."
care about that.
No,
It's
no, this
like-
is
nope.
going well. This is going very well.
No, I'm not worried about
Make you some
that. I just
sandwiches?
there's a no point in my life that me being a guy that isn't a movie guy is going to call out or say anything negative to a movie guy about not watching a movie. It's just not part of me.
He's like, "I'm not doing this shit." Like, not today.
You didn't watch a movie? Okay. Cool. Now, next time
I
did
have
watch
seen
one, and
Bad
you're like,
Santa 2. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen Bad Santa 2.
How the fuck have you never seen that fucking movie? All right, it's my turn.
it's your turn.
All right, there's a couple I want to give props to, but I will wait until Toby goes.
Okay. that seems
Just
fair.
a few. But I was once this gentleman in a high school theater play.
Peter Pan's not a Christmas movie.
No, I was I was Jimmy Stewart, and you have to have It's a Wonderful Life on here just for the fact that it exists. Here's the thing. It's a Wonderful Life is a great, beautiful movie. People now remember it because of Christmas Vacation. Every time an angel sings, whatever, an angel gets his wings. The movie itself, though, is really, really good. The story's really good. It's not my favorite, but I am a huge Jimmy Stewart fan, so I have to give props to Jimmy Stewart. He was a World War II pilot, by the way.
Let's
But
also talk.
it's
let's
an
also
awesome
talk
movie.
real quick about the premise of the movie, which is the guy that's getting ready to commit suicide,
Yes,
and he's showing what his life would be like if he hadn't been there anymore.
it's like it's very
Which,
much like
with all things considered, with the stuff that's going on, with people committing suicide lately, there's been several. And if you're on TikTok, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a lot of talk about men's health and things like that. I think it's great. I think it's a great choice because
that movie hits deep now.
suicide and men's health is very important, and not just men's health suicide, but female. During the holidays, we all know it's a very rough time for everybody. And please, if you are having a difficult time, please do everybody, your family, the people that love you, do them the justice for yourself of seeking the right counseling, the right places, and talk to somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. If the first place denies you and says that they don't want to talk to you, then go to the next and the next and the next until somebody is willing to talk to you. Do not give up just because somebody is not willing to talk to you. Keep moving forward. Keep striving to better yourself and make the connection with somebody until you can get yourself out of that mindset. The holidays is rough on everybody. Please, please, please do everything in your power to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically during the holiday season, because you need to be around. We love you, and everybody wants to see you be around after these holidays.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this
Well
is the week anniversary of a friend of mine. Same thing. Christmas came about. He ran a place, lost money, and took his own life, and it sucks. And that is the bad part of the holiday season, because people feel pressure. But It's a Wonderful Life has to be on this list for many, many reasons.
Absolutely.
Yep. With that being said, Toby, last pick, my dude.
All right, listen, I'm taking chances with this because I know a lot of people have not seen this movie. I know they haven't.
Was
I have
Logan Paul
no
in
doubt that they haven't. No, what's that?
Was Logan Paul in the movie?
Logan Paul was not in the movie. We all know me to take my risks on choice number 5, right?
Hey, 25 is going against a tough choice in the first round. It's the time to take the chance. You never know what happens.
This is the time. So I love my action movies. I love my obscure kind of movies, and I love a different take on Santa Claus. And I tell you what, Mel Gibson does a great take on an aggressive, like, not take no shit kind of Santa Claus who's being hunted, by the way. Being hunted. Like, fucking amazing movie. I'm going with Fat Man as my number 5 pick.
I knew
Fat
it. I almost
That
took
movie
it just to see you freak out, but I couldn't do
phenomenal.
it. I didn't know it
If
was
you
going to get a
haven't
bigger
seen
reaction.
Fat Man, I highly recommend it. It's worth your watch. It's amazing. Like, it's a great movie. I will watch it around Christmas time from now until the end of the time.
Yep.
Did you already have it typed? You're like, this motherfucker's going with Fat Man.
I knew it. I was going to do it, and I was like, I know he's going to sneak this in. But I was like, you know what? I'm going Bad Santa. But either way, polls in there. Feel free to vote. Eat Crazy Nice, Jack Frost, Bad Santa, It's a Wonderful Life, Fat Man in round 5. Vote real quick, and then we're going to say, hey, who won the draft? We might put it out here, but actually, know what I'm going to do? We're going to throw that into the community tab on the YouTube page. So not only the live viewers, but all the other people we can probably get involved into that, get them to watch it as well. So we'll probably do it twice. But right now, Brandon or Matt in the early lead. It's very, very even in round 5. I mean, everybody's in the 20%. That's how close round 5 was. This was a much better draft than I thought in my head. This could be our best draft that we've done.
You know what? And I know that we normally run over on the Thursday after the draft because we usually go 25. And I know that I myself have been the one that's bitching about, hey, why don't we just cut it down to 4? This is horse shit. Whoever loses, loses. I'm sorry. I can't do it this time. There's too many good choices in all 5 rounds. We got 25 amazing choices, even with Brandon. And no offense to the viewers, like you guys really did choose some great choices. And I feel that he needs to still be represented in the final round. I hate to say it. I think we need to do another long, if it goes an hour and 15 minutes, we have to do another 25 pick round.
Well, I like the 25, and I think we're doing a better job where we kind of argue hard the first 2 rounds, and then it's self-explanatory. The last couple of rounds, we don't need to say any more arguments, and that's been pretty good. It's a 3-way tie right now between Zach, Brandon, Matt, everybody but Logan. It's 3-way. It was a 3-way.
No shit.
It was a 3-way tie until Zach just voted for himself.
Zach, you up for yourself, you son of a bitch.
Busted. Yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that was a lot of fun. And we, like I said, not only can I thank you dudes enough, I can't thank the viewers. Great engagement, great conversation, and it just shows this was a good one. And you, the viewers, decided Christmas movie of them all. Shout out to our coworker who was super involved with coming up for some stuff for the poll, and he was like, "You got to do Christmas movies," and it's pretty cool just to see every time we do this, it continues to grow a little bit more. But the real thing is next Thursday, we need you to tell everybody to come in here Thursday because you, the viewers, have 100% of the power. Yes, we get to pick, but we picked them now. Next week, you vote every single matchup of every single bracket. Yes, we debate. We try to sway you a little bit. And you ultimately will decide of these 25 movies. I don't know how you're going to do it. Which one is the best Christmas movie out of all these? I don't know.
Got to get 50 on here.
Can before we end the show,
We got to get
can
50.
each of us give our guess as who's taking number 1?
Oh, yeah. All right, Zach, you go first.
Starting with you,
But
man.
hold on. Are we swaying the peoples?
No, we're just
No,
what you think
not
is
at all.
the best.
Not by a week's time passing by.
forget.
No.
Okay. Don't forget. Megan did say that Mickey's Christmas Carol was snubbed. I agree. If no one saw Arthur Christmas, that movie's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, starting with you, who do you think is going to take the overall champion of the Christmas movies?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's
Okay.
that's my favorite on the list. The reason I didn't, and I know we're wrapping up, is Christmas Story is a classic. I had to go classic over personal favorite.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
No,
that's my choice.
nobody's
Zach, I'm going to let
blaming
you
for
go
your choice.
quickly, and then probably mute you again. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Do the thing.
We're still clicking the buttons at the same time, even though we're not in the same zip code. We are still okay. Anyway, I was also going to say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, but I think
Your daughter doesn't like that pick.
I know she doesn't. Wait, did Christmas Story really not get picked?
Yeah, it was my 3. It's right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think Christmas Story or National Lampoon is gonna run it.
All right. Toby, what you thinking, man?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, no doubt to me. I think a very close second will end up being the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Good. Yeah. And there's always that sleeper, which is crazy. You never know.
Yeah,
The fans
there's
might get in
always
there
a
and be
sleeper.
like, Jack Frost.
Last week,
You're
told
like
us-
fucking Fat Man, bro. You're
Yeah.
like, what the
Mr.
fuck?
Irrelevant. All right. Logan, you said yours or no?
Um, I it's my first pick. National Lampoons. I will go for myself. However, we have a different crowd, and I think sometimes a younger crowd, depending on who's around, than who we are. So they might pick something like Elf. Um, that's a funny movie. They might. I don't know. My Nightmare Before Christmas is great.
That's a new movie,
it'll-
Night Beer.
Night beer. I have a lot of nightmares
Nightmare
before Christmas.
is definitely.
It'll
a strong
depend on who
forerunner.
shows up. I think that's why we have to have 50 fucking people here.
I
Ooh.
have no. I literally I have
Tell
no
your
doubt
friends.
that. So my top three, literally is going to be A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and Nightmare Before Christmas, and Muppets Christmas Carol. That's my top four. I have no doubt.
You want to keep going top 5, 6? It's hard. This
No,
is
I'm
so
just
hard.
saying my top four is
Yeah.
definitely that. Like that's.
That would be
I
a hell of a
think- I
final
think-
four.
I think when we start looking at like the claymation, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the older ones that kind of, were there when we were growing up.
They won't hold their weight.
Honestly, they're fading and they're starting to even be let go by Gen Xers. So I don't think they're going to get as strong as the showing come the bracket. But there are some that definitely still have a solid grip on all generations. And I think the top four that I just mentioned, those are the top four that have the heaviest grip on all generations. Gen X, even boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. I think that they've got a grip on all of that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So again, like Logan said, be a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Get
Bring
people
some
here.
people.
It'll be fun.
I tell you what, Zach had a good question or a good thing that we might even, the winner will get a copy of the winning film. Or if it's not the winner, we'll potentially raffle one off if we can get enough viewers that whatever one wins, we'll buy a copy of it and we'll raffle one off at the end of next week's show.
And this is how we'll do it. We'll pick one person, right?
Yep.
We'll pick one person. I'll purchase it, sign it, send it to Matt. Matt can have
I was thinking the
himself,
same thing.
Logan and Zach sign it. They can send it to Brandon. Brandon can sign it, and then Brandon can send it to the winner. So you get a signed copy of the winning film by myself, Matt, Logan, Zach, and Brandon.
Ooh, I like it. All right, so tell all your friends, your
set.
family. Let's go. Next week, somebody's going to win this. An autographed copy from all of us of whatever film wins. That's all. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. All right.
I have to figure out a producer Zach's signature now.
Ooh, and they have to be present to win.
Have to be present to win.
Can I buy him a Beard Laws hat? Well, no, we'll pick somebody else to get a Beard Laws hat.
Okay. We'll
right.
either throw in a Beard Laws hat or a Triple T hat.
I'll throw in a Beard Laws hat.
We're gonna do something cool. So next week is gonna be the one. It's the season of Christmas. We're gonna make this awesome. So make sure you bring everybody. It's gonna be an epic show, and we're gonna give away. That's a great idea. That was fun. On that note, it can't get any better than what we just did. So we're gonna tell you guys goodbye. All right, enjoy producer Zach's beautiful